Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If y'all know, I'm Star. Y'all, I'm like tickled right now, right? And I'm tickled because the song that was playing, and like I already knew I was gonna end up listening to this song because I'm getting ready to record. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way dressed. I did buy my jewelry. I don't have on no makeup. You know what I'm saying? I got a fresh face. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody said something smart, and I was like, oh really? Okay. Oh, petty. But anyways, God, I know will be it. Anyways, and so listen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready, 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 I'm ready. Got my tea, everything going. And the song that came, Mariah Carey playlist. Once again, I don't think not one of Mariah's songs came on this one. It just makes me upset. But it keeps the flow going and it keeps it from being idolatry. Okay, it's not idolatry because I'm not just listening to Mariah Carey only all morning, every single morning. And today, baby, we really got that to the truth. Okay, and it's ironic I said baby because TLC, baby was on before this song came on. Then the song that came on was that song, Hey, Dirty, baby, I got your buddy, don't you worry. Say, hey, baby, I got your back. And it goes with the dream, okay? So that's what's so ironic about it. I was like, girl, just stop. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. Anyways, this is a long dream, y'all. This dream was so long. What time is it? Okay. I think we got time to where I can go ahead and finish this dream. Got some glue on my nail, on my finger, not my nail. Anywho, go ahead and finish this dream before it's time for the next view. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, in this dream, I am going out. Like I have plans to grab a pizza to hang out, and it's gonna be me and a group of friends. Like these are some female friends of mine. Some of them don't have kids, but some of them have kids, and we're just gonna get our kids together and hang out. And that's like what we do. We having like a little party, okay? Kinda a party, but not a party. I guess it's a get together, okay? Whew. So obviously, your girl don't have no car. So my original plan is to use my scooter. And then I'm looking at my scooter and I'm looking at them. And then I look at my scooter and I say, I don't think y'all gonna fit. I don't know how the math not mathing. I don't know how I'll go fit y'all on this scooter. I don't know how I would even fit me and the pizzas on this scooter. So I don't know how this gonna work. So that's so funny. I just man. Anyways, so I end up, talking with some of my family, some of my friends. Like I don't think this is gonna work very much longer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make some shake, okay? And so I end up at first in this dream, it's kind of like what I was asking for was a seat for my scooter, which is weird. Okay, so I wasn't even asking exactly for to just not have the scooter. I was like, I'm okay with the scooter, but I need something for the back. I like it. It did make sense, but anyways, and lo and behold, I end up buying a car. Okay, so now that I have my car, me and friends and they kids and my kids, everybody fit. Okay, and we all in the car. Okay, anyways. Anyways, we go to get the pizza. Okay, we go to this pizza place. I enjoy the pizza. The kids, everybody eat the pizza, but one of the friends is like, I really like this pizza. This pizza not working for me. I don't like the way the cheese is sitting on it. I don't like the pepperonis. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like everything. And I'm like, okay. Whew. I'm like, okay, well, we didn't ate it. And they like, well, I know of another pizza place that we can go to. And I'm looking at my wallet like, I don't know about this. But they just keep insisting that we go to this other pizza place. So I'm like, okay, we go to the other pizza place. And they ordering the pizza. And I'm standing at the thing just thinking to myself, I don't know about this. I just spit, you know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, there's someone, and the person that it was in my dream is somebody I went to school with. Like, and somebody I went to like school with. And I look at them, I'm like, oh hey. And they like, hey. And they start inviting us to a party that they having. And you know, my one of the friends, the same friend that insisted we go to this specific pizza place, it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'ma call my mom and she gonna watch all our kids and 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 we like, okay. So we go to this party. We get to this party. This party is in an area. Okay, so here's the first thing about this dream. It's a specific location. So this is all about location. And you know, as far as Houston goes, when it comes to trafficking, there are specific locations that people know of that is like full, like that's what's going on over there. It's other stuff going on over there, but for the most part, that's what's going on over there. And in this dream, it was like I had the knowing that every single area, it was like a group of hotels, and they were allegedly owned by different people. They had different names on them, but I had the knowing they all had the same thing going on. And the guys that was throwing the party, they was trying to act like that wasn't what was going on, and they was trying to act like it was a different kind of party. And hold on. So different things happen in this dream. As y'all already know, I didn't said this so many times that your girl, I'm the kind of person I peep stuff. When people don't even expect, I don't let nobody know that I peep stuff when I peep it either. I just listen. And I got excellent hearing. And I have excellent vision. And I hear and I see. And I see and I hear, and I hear and I see. And then on top of that, with God blessing me with my eyes and my ears, God has also blessed me with my dreams and my visions. And I'm sitting here and I'm listening to what they saying, okay? And they saying it in a sense like ain't nobody listening to us. You know what I'm saying? And they can't hear, or they don't understand, or they too silly or simple-minded to know what we talk about. I'm listening. And this has happened before in real life where somebody was having a conversation about me and thinking boldly, thinking that they have the right to talk about me in such a way and to say the things that they were saying, and to think really that I don't hear them. And that I'm so simple that I would literally fall for their scheme and their tricks. And I'm listening. And I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. The other person that I was with, my ex, he ain't here. He act like he ain't hear nothing. I'm like, do you hear them? No, I don't hear nothing. What are you talking about? I hear them. Okay. Either my hearing is excellent or my ex was acting like he was deaf. Baby, that's fine. Let the earring fall. We gonna keep going. As we carry on, okay, these guys are talking about how much money they made from the last party they had, and how such and such was supposed to give this one this, and this one was supposed to earn that, and it ain't right that this happened, and it ain't right that that happened, and how come this person took this, and that person took that, and all these things are going on, and I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I am steady listening to what they talking about. And they talking about the things that they got, party favors. Okay, I can't say what it is. Party favors. And then they have girls, okay? Party favors and party favors going on that they are making money off of. So these are people that are making money off of, first of all, they make people pay to get in the party. They very discreet about who can come to the party. When they get to the party, they have to pay them if they want any extras, okay? And then on top of that, they have to pay them if they want any extras. And it's like they're expecting to make all this money. And they have the entire hotel on lock. And they have several hotels on lock. So as this is going on, I'm just listening to this. I'm listening to this. And I'm listening to this. So some of the women were completely unaware about what was going on. But they just wanted to go to a party and they just wanted to have fun and they just wanted to be seen and they wanted to go somewhere where they could be seen and they wanted, like, it's kind of like some of these women were actually more so interested in the men like that were there. Like they were interested in that were the pimps. Okay, they wanted to be with them, but you know, obviously they not the men that they actually go end up with. These are just like, and it's like they debate. Like that's how I really saw it. I saw it as in like, even though that's, you know, that they themselves were their bait. It's kind of like, it's like they were selling themselves. Like literally, like they were the bait. They were the bait. They would make the girl fall for them and they could bat their eyes and yeah, come with me and we gonna go to this party and we gonna have fun. But what they really planned on doing was taking the girl there, getting her doped up and making her do stuff she really did not want to do, so that he could get rich and getting her caught up. So, and I'm peeping this. I'm peeping all of it. I'm peeping how the girls is talking about these guys. And I'm like, I don't think they really like girls like that. But you know, I'm thinking this to myself. And I'm just like, oh, no, I don't know. Okay. Anywho, as it carries on, I noticed somebody familiar, okay? And this is somebody that I used to hang with back in the day. This is somebody I used to be real cool with, real cool. We used to go to all the hood spots. And we went to some classy spots, but she really liked the hood spots. And she was like, you know, this like she was wild back in the day. But she was a lot older than me. She was like, about 10 years older than me. And I'm like, I peep her. And I'm like, look at this lady here. Okay. And she, even though, you know, she's older than me, she look real young for her age. She don't look her age at all. She's beautiful. I can't stand. She beautiful. Slim, tall, beautiful. Guy, like, she don't even look like she have as many kids as she have. You know what I'm saying? She's a very secretive person. And when I see her, she got all her tattoos covered up because she tatted like crazy. Like when I say crazy, like I'm not playing. I held got with thugs tatted, but she got makeup. I don't know if she had like, it looked like she had makeup all over her tattoos, and like she was wearing clothes to where you couldn't see what tattoos she had. And then it's like yeah, like she had all her tattoos covered up. And this somebody that got tatted. She got more tattoos than me. And I'm looking at her like, you crazy. You really done took out the time, effort, and energy to cover up all them tattoos. Girl, bye. Okay, anyways. Anywho, okay, she at the party. And she not at the party like she in the waiting area and kind of confused about what's going on. No, boo. She at the party. She got a room to herself. They know her very well. She's a hot commodity. And she come downstairs to complain at the desk because something is going on with her room and she's sick of it and she gonna need another room. And when she sees me, she start trying to hide because she like, I want her to know it's me. I want her to know it's me. I'm like, girl, if you don't stop playing with me. Like, I just start laughing. It's funny because it's like, girl, I see you, girl. Baby. Anywho. When she see that I'm still like, I look at her and I notice her and I laugh. And anyway, she come and she sit down and she's like, hey, okay. And she start being friendly. And you know what I'm saying, and being, like a normal person, okay, and being herself, even though she's still, it's like she was using a different name, and she, once again, like I said, she had all her tattoos covered up, and she was acting like she was somebody that she. Cuckoo for Cocoa Post, they came up with a whole persona. I'm like, who is it? What is going on here? Anyway, moving on. It's time to go upstairs. Okay, so they talking about it's time to go upstairs for the party. Meanwhile, I have already decided I'm not going to the party, but I gotta figure out some kind of way to slide out the party. They take us to these stairs. And everybody's like, oh, look at the stairs. The stairs is all fancy. They done took out so much money and effort. Well, I would say they took out a few pennies because it was like when you looked at it, it looked like the stairs was made of gold and they had like these big intricate patterns and the stairs were really huge. Like the stairs was so big that it was like for a giant. And I couldn't even walk on it. Like, it was like, they was like, y'all go ahead. Because they try to watch us walk up the stairs. So okay, nobody slip away. And I'm trying to walk up these. I couldn't even walk on the stairs. It's like I kept on slipping and sliding. And then the edges was peeling. And one of them was trying to hurry up and paste it back down. So don't nobody see that. Because, oh no. And I was like, I end up slipping and sliding right back down. And one of the guys was like, why you not going up the stairs? I can't get up the stairs. It's hard for me to get up the stairs. I need to play that stuff out and stop playing. And he like, man, y'all need to get that together. While he wasn't looking, I slid out the door. Anywho, as I'm sliming out the door, I see another woman that is running from upstairs. Like she was in the party. Like she was in what a room or whatever they had going on up there. And I didn't see her. Like, and I'm saying this as in she didn't come in with me. She wasn't with my set of friends that was at the pizza place and that somehow ended up at this crazy party. She is somebody I didn't even know. And as I'm walking out the door, she's following me and she's racing after me and talking about she never wanted to have anything to do with me or go anywhere with me again. And I'm like, I don't remember inviting you nowhere with me in the first place. And it's like she's making a big scene. And one thing that I peeped about this in this dream, I feel like it's like she was making a scene so people would see. Okay. And somebody like me, you know what I'm saying, that actually I peep stuff. And I know things, okay? And I have street smarts. So I know that this is somebody that she knows she don't know me. And she knows she don't have nothing to do with me. But while they wasn't watching, she saw me sneaking out the door. And instead of her telling them to chase after me, or because them chasing after me ain't gonna work, I'm just gonna run. She decides to chase after me and yell to make a scene, to make it seem like, to get people attention. And anywho, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I don't know what you talking about. I know what they had going on and I'm leaving. Okay. I don't care what you do. You can sit out, you can act a fool and dance and do whatever and I'm leaving. And she said, okay, I'm coming with you. So, her tactic changes from her being somebody that's going to scream and holler and do jumping jacks so that they notice me. This dream is so long. It's 20 minutes in. To somebody that's going to follow me and she gonna see where I'm going, and then she gonna tell them where I'm at, okay? And you know what I'm saying? I know this. I knew this in the dream, and I know this logically now. So regardless, I leave anyway. As I'm leaving, and you know, one other thing that made me leave anyway is as I'm outside, I'm noticing that there are girls that are leaving out the party. And these girls, like, they look like they in a trance. They don't know who they are. They don't know, like, what they supposed to be doing with their life. They don't know where they supposed to be. They wigs is sideways and twisted backwards. Everything is out of place. The clothes is falling off them and ripped and all kind of stuff. They got bruises everywhere. These bruises were very, how do you say it? It was like very evident around the hip area and like around their thighs. And it's just like they've been through it. I'm looking at this and they look like they strong eyed and try to figure out where they're going to get their next fix. And I'm seeing every single woman that I see leave out of one of the hotels look like that. And they don't look like they the age that they are. They look way older than they should. And yeah, I'm seeing this and I'm like, I don't care what nobody got to say to me. I'm not going back up in there. I'm not going back up in there. I don't care. Like, I'm not going back up in there. Please. I'm like, no. No. And you know what I'm saying? This is why now, I'm gonna be real. Now, like, doing what I know, that it's a big majority of these men in Houston in my generation that are just simply lazy, and they think that a woman is supposed to take care of them regardless if she taking care of them as in giving them her whole check, or taking care of them as in they gonna try to force her to do something she don't want to do. I'd rather be single. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't care how fine he is. I don't have time. I don't have time, and I don't have time some more. I'd rather be all the way alone. Single and happy. Alone and good company. Baby, moving on. So we've gone down the road because I just simply don't want to stand there watching these women. Like, it was very sad. It was very emotional. And it was very heartbreaking to see the women that was stumbling out in such a way. And I was like, I'm not finna sit here and watch this. And I moved. So I decided to walk down the road, and there was like a bar nearby. But this is a completely different side of town. It's like as soon as I went over like a road, a freeway, a underpass, different side of town, no longer on that side of town. So whatever was going on over there, it's not going on over there. I get over there, they got lines of bars. And I'm like, okay, I guess. And the bars are, you know, well, Houston fashion, we do have places where it's like an apartment complex and there's a bar connected to it. But the way that this was built was different because it was like the house was downstairs and a bar was upstairs. And all these bars seemed to be hidden. It was like kind of like ducked off. But they had a sign that it was a bar there, but the bar was ducked off in such a way that it's like, even though it was an outdoor bar, nobody could just walk by and look up there and see who was at the bar. And I was like, perfect. So I decided to go ahead and go in there and duck off until my ride get there. So she follows me into this bar. When we get in the bar, it's like we got to like the area where they actually serve liquor. I decide not to get a drink. And, you know, she gets a drink. But while she's getting her drink, I look at her. And when I look at her, she don't look the way she looked when she came outside of the hotel. When I look at her at the bar, I realize that whatever it is them women was on when they was coming outside that hotel, she on that stuff too. Because she like looked like she aged 10, 20 years. And I was like, whoa. And that's when I realized that I should probably distance myself from her. Even if she was acting as if she was trying to get away and she was acting as if she wanted to go. Because people that, sometimes people that be having that going on, like I said, they could be trying to set you up. They could be trying to just see where you going. It could be a situation where as soon as my ride get here, oh, well, can I catch a ride with you because I this, that, and the third? No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And I was like, no, I don't got time for that. And you know what I'm saying? So I distanced myself from sis. And and then on top of that, a lot of times when people get hooked on certain things, there are some people that, they don't want to let go of it. And they really just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they really just trying to see what you doing. This is somebody that I felt like she was just trying to see what I was doing, because she wouldn't have looked the way she did just off of her having a terrible experience. She just got there and she just found out what they was doing and she's running out the club. Nah, she was there for a minute. Okay. Anyways. As I'm sitting here and I noticed this about sis, there is a group that is going to be performing at this bar, which, what shocks me is the group had the name of like a gospel group. So it sounded like it was going to be a gospel group. And I was like, oh, this sounds love. This is right on time for the situation that I just went through. This is right on time for my predicament and everything that I need to have going on right now. So when they come out, it's like some of them are wearing, like traditional African clothes. And then some of them are wearing gospel, choir robes. Okay. And I'm like, okay, all right. I peep it. I see it. It's vibe. And they begin singing about sex. And I'm like, I thought this was a gospel choir. I thought they was about to sing. And they really had the choir. Like they were like hitting notes and everything. And I started to realize like the lead singer couldn't really sing all that well. Like she could hold a tune. And, it's like her voice, it's not that her voice was just bad. It's not that her voice was just awful. It's not like she, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like she couldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like she could just hold a tune. And it is some people that I started to, after this dream, when I woke up from this dream, I started to think it's quite a few singers that's like that they really can't sing, but they can hold a tune. And it like, hold on, let me not say it. They can sing, but they can't sing. They can just hold a tune. And it's like, I could tell that there was a spirit on her that was making her more alluring than what she really was. And it's like, as she was singing, she put the crowd into a trance. And it's like, it's like the way she said the words and she sung the melody and the dances they were doing. It's like the lights and everything. And I was peeping. I was like, oh, snap. Like, this is getting weird. Where is my ride? Okay. I've just had enough of today. This is it. I'm going home. I'm going to sleep. And that's it. I'm so serious. Baby. And at this point, okay, so once again, I noticed that old girl, she looked like she was going through it. She been on some stuff. She been through some stuff, and that she was actually intended to keep tabs on me and my whereabouts. So, I knew that she was either intended to bring me back or she was intended, like, to convince me, well, if we don't go back, they gonna do this and this gonna happen and I'm scared that's gonna happen and, they could do this, that, and the third to try to scare me into coming back, or try to keep tabs on me so that they could find me, or to try to keep me quiet, okay? And once again, I distanced myself, and that's the end of that dream. I left, okay? That's what happened. I left. And it's just like, I just feel like this is a situation for whoever this is for. I have to use my phone. I didn't put my Bible by me. For whoever this is for, Baby, keep your eyes like, man, you better pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Like, I just feel like that is a big part of this dream. And you know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Don't act like don't be so clueless to what's going on around you. Don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like some people, they can get that way. Okay, Lord, what scripture? Okay. So the scripture God sent me to is John 5 and 6. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I had no one to help me into the pool. When the water is stirred, while I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was a Sabbath, and so the Jewish leaders said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath. The law forbids you to carry your mat." But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" Okay, so here's the message for whoever this is for. Like, God is saying that this is a situation where you gotta say yourself, okay, sorry. Like, you cannot expect that your fairy godmother is gonna fly down and scoop you up. And just as my earring fell off, you may have to leave a shoe behind. And it's okay. You know, sadly, you may have to leave a shoe behind. But guess what? The stores still sell shoes. They still sell shoes. They don't sell another version of you. There's no more you that are sold in stores, but they do still sell shoes. They still sell shoes. They still sell bags. And they still sell, hair extensions. Like, if you end up in a predicament, like, some of the girls walking out of there, they wigs twisted. Go ahead and just throw the wig away and run. Okay, I just feel like this is a situation. God said you're going to have to peep game and you got to get out of there. When God awakens you, because nobody else realized what was going on but me. Now, if I would have tried to tell them, that would have brought, suspicion. People would have noticed, and none of us would have got out. And I'm just saying this because, there are some people, when you try to tell them something, what was I watching? I was watching something yesterday. This started making me so mad because one person was like trying to, basically showing the other person something. And instead of them saying okay to themselves, they started like making the situation worse. If you are in a situation like this here, where you basically outnumbered, and not only are you outnumbered, you are out like at muscle, and you are, you know what I'm saying, you are a victim. Okay, we was already kidnapped. Okay, it was past the point of return. Okay, as soon as we left the pizza place and decided to enter into their domain, it was over. So, like the part, like, if somebody is, you tell them, "Yo, we ain't gonna leave about this hotel, bro." Do you see what's going on? And you tell the wrong person, and they start saying, "My friend said y'all trying to kidnap us. Why y'all trying to kidnap us? And why y'all doing this? And why should y'all, I'm finna call this and I'm finna call that." Baby, that ain't gonna do nothing because even more trouble. Like, I don't know how to say this, but I just feel like this is the message for whoever this is for. Jesus saying that he woke you up for a reason. He lets you peep things for a reason. And don't let it be a situation like, "Oh, girl that I peeped, I knew her. And she knew what was going on. I could see in her eyes she was sober. She knew what was going on. She wasn't slow. She wasn't lost. She wasn't confused. She liked the party." She wanted to be there. She chose to be there. I can tell she wasn't even addicted to nothing. Okay? But she was having a blast. Okay? And I'm saying this to say that you, like, read the room. Okay, if you find yourself in a predicament, read the room. And I don't know who this is for. This is a warning. This message went on for 30 some minutes and I can't believe it. But I just feel like for whoever this is for, read the room. There are going to be situations and times in your life where you're not even going to understand. And you know what I'm saying? Just like the other girls that I came with, they didn't want to leave. They were excited to go into the party. Red flags flying around. I'm the only person that peeps it. And I just feel like, just like in this scripture, Jesus says, take your own mat, pick it up and walk. And it's just like when you on a plane and they say that you gotta put your mask on first before you can help somebody else. You can't help nobody else while you still stuck. You have a better chance of helping somebody else, just like they sent somebody after me so that I keep my mouth shut. Why? Because I could easily leave and then call somebody to come and see about that. And you know what I'm saying? And then possibly help somebody else. But me being there and being stuck and being in the same predicament is not going to help the situation. And I just feel like that's the message. God says the reason that you found out what was going on and nobody else did. And in some cases, other people knew what was going on and they just simply didn't care. It could even be the situation where the girl that wanted to go to that pizza shop in particular already knew what was going on at that party. She wanted to go to that party and she wanted other people to come to that party too. It could be a situation where she get extra treats because she brought people with her. So, you know what I'm saying? And there's people like that will act as if they don't know what's going on because they want you to feel like they didn't trip you, they didn't trap you, and they ain't set you up. But guess what? They set you up, boo. They knew where you was going. They knew what they really wanted to do. They knew what was really going to be going on. They already knew that. And they was trying to set you up. They might have even told them on the slick that they think you would be down for it. But God said, this not a situation where you need to stress yourself and worry yourself. Well, what about everybody else? You can't save the world, Hercules. You got to get up out of there. You got to get out. You specifically. You need to get up out of there. And after you get up out of there and you are safe and sound and you make it home, and then you could call people and be like, yo, let me tell you about what happened. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all could gather together and come up with a plan. But as far as while you still in the situation, it is like cool. Like that doesn't make any sense. You can't save nobody. Meanwhile, you need to be saved too. It will be it's more obvious for a group of people to leave than it is for just one person to slide out. And they still noticed the one person sliding out. But they was like, we're not finna chase after one person. Okay? They not like God. God will chase after one person. God will chase after one person. And this is a situation where God chased after one person. And he tapped you and said, don't you see what they doing? You realized it for a reason. You peeped it for a reason. You noticed for a reason. God said he wants you to wake up and come up out of there. It's not intended for you to fall into that trap. It wasn't intended. And because it wasn't intended, God woke you up. God said he wants you to save yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody, that's what it is. For somebody, you actually saved yourself. You were pulled out. And you may feel bad because you had to leave somebody else behind. Maybe you had to leave other people behind. What can you do? I just feel like for some of you, this person that you left behind wants to be there. And if they want to be there, then you can't force somebody to leave a party they actually want to be at. And I'm going to be real and say that there are some women that actually like that lifestyle. That's their business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't. Okay? You know what I'm saying? If that's what they want to do, that's their CeeLo, that's their thing. That's their choice. You can't make nobody see it your way. And you know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where somebody really want to leave, the fact that God was able to help you to leave shows you, it proves to you that if they really wanted to leave, they could just leave. because they already have proven that they not finna chase after just one person and leave a whole flock. They not finna leave a whole group of people just to go chase after one person that they know they gonna keep having to chase after that person. They just gonna let that person go. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying that you have to save yourself. You can't save the world right now. Leave that to him. That's his job. He got that. And the next thing I'm going to say in this message for somebody, either this happened to you past tense when you were getting ready to get a blessing, or this is going to happen, like somebody is going to try to pull you into some mess like this when you get your blessing. Avoid. This is, I feel like this could also simply be a situation where God is sending you a warning so that you already know, no, we're not going to do that. You already know what to avoid. You already know, okay, I'm not finna deal with this. I'm not, you already know to avoid people. Like I just said early on in the video, I'm not even interested in dating nobody or being with nobody because I already see, I peep what most of these men in the city is playing. And that's just real. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, if you know that, you know what I'm saying, then you will have an easier time avoiding. I just feel like it's to a situation to where you can see if somebody, like, what they really about. You can see what they really about. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to rush into everything. You definitely don't need to be rushing to go somewhere with somebody that you don't know. Because it could be so fast. Just like in this dream, it could, from 1 second, we supposed to be going to a party. We think we got all our friends with us, so we going to be good. Everything going to be okay. And we get there and find out they got the whole load. The whole hotel is on lock. Ain't nowhere to run. Not only is that hotel on lock, the next few ones are also. So, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you don't want to don't put yourself in a position to where you end up a sitting duck. Don't put yourself in a position to where you don't even have your blessing no more. Because the interesting thing about it is I had a car before I went into the hotel, but when I went out, I had to find a ride. So this could also, you know what, be a tactic of the enemy to steal your blessings from you. Not only steal your blessings, but also to keep you from moving forward. I was not expecting this message to be this long. But it is important. So I'm going to go ahead, you know what I'm saying? But that's the message, you know. Be careful. Understand, when God get ready to bless you, the devil be lurking because he don't want you to have your blessings that God have for you. Understand, when God get ready to do something in your life, the devil be ready to pounce, to cause confusion, to cause stress, to cause, like, in reality, we was already having a party and it was unnecessary for us to go to another one. I'm going to be real and say that this whole situation, the whole scenario in the dream could have been avoided had I just said, you know what, I'm good with the party that we at. You know what I'm saying? And even though it was a situation where I was kind of outnumbered, mostly everybody wanted to go to that party. You don't, like, another thing I feel like God is saying, just like at the end of the dream, I had to take up my own mat and walk. Anyways, you don't have to follow the crowd. Be an individual. Just because somebody want to join the group don't mean you got to join the group. Just because somebody want to go to this club, that party, or whatever, don't mean you got to go. You don't have to. Like, this is a choice. You're making a choice. And remember that the choice is yours. And it may be a situation where, you know, as far as this dream, God peeped that wasn't a choice that I really wanted to make. So God made me see. I was able to see everything that was going on. And I was able to make a choice to leave. Because I didn't make a choice to go anyway. And, you know, for some of you, that could be the situation. God knows that you really didn't want to do that. God knows you didn't really want to be there. So God is going to allow you to have a way out, or he allowed you to have a way out. But I am here to warn somebody that when you receive your blessing, the devil is going to be lurking. And whoever this person may be to you, this may be somebody that is like allegedly an ex or something like that that was trying to do this to you, God say this person is going to be, what is my hair doing? This person is going to be lurking. They're going to be planning. They're going to be plotting some kind of way for them to take away your blessing. And this is a trap for somebody. This is a trap. This is somebody that wants to see you down and out. They want you to be strung out somewhere. They want you to not even know what day it is, what week it is, what month it is. They want you to forget that you got kids. They want you to forget that you have a family, that you have a place to be. You have things to do. They want you to be completely out of your mind. You don't even remember which way your wig is supposed to go. That, like, this is somebody that is very wicked. But just like I said, this may be a very attractive person. And one thing I peeped in this dream is while my friends was talking about which one of these dudes they wanted to get with, I was like, I don't even think they like women. They don't seem like they like girls. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like God is saying, pay attention. Don't be acting slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention. And it is what it is when somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time. Because it is a such thing as people, as men, that'll act like they tell you what you want to hear. Okay? I don't know if y'all remember that song. I don't know if y'all remember that song. But it is some men that's like that. They will tell you what you want to hear. They will act the act and they will do the little dance to get you to do what they want you to until they get you the way they want you to be. And then they gonna act, they gonna be themselves. And that's why a lot of people, they be like, well, he was Prince Charming last week. Yeah, he was Prince Charming up until he had you wrapped around his finger and then he turned into Nightmare on Elm Street. Because in reality, he is Nightmare on Elm Street. That's who he is. That's who he want to be. God said, don't let nobody come up to you. They didn't shave. They didn't cut their hair. They didn't did their hair or whatever. They didn't took a shower and sprayed some cologne. And he got him some nice clothes. And now he got some flowers and he tapping on the door. And he's trying, because he saw and he heard and he want, no. God said they showed you what it was already. They already showed you what it was. Why even play? Like, they already showed you what it was. They already let you know exactly who they are. Believe them. And that's the message. God says it's somebody that really is on a trap. Like, and for somebody, it could literally be a situation where you found out that this person don't even like girls like that. And if you know for a fact that this person don't like girls like that, you already know that like that. It don't matter what you got. You can lose weight, gain weight, do your hair a certain way. You can wear your makeup a certain way. It don't matter what you're wearing. It don't matter what you got going on. You could have went and bought a house, have a Maserati parked out front that house. And guess what? That man still ain't gonna have no interest in you because that man don't like you. Because he like. And I just feel like it's a situation where you can't, it's nothing you can do to fix it. I just feel like it's a situation where God is like, wake up. This is somebody that hates women and they intend to destroy every woman they come in contact with. And if you like, it's nothing you can do to save this person. God said, pick up your own mat and walk. You can't save this person. They don't want to be saved. They don't want to be helped. They don't want to repent. They don't want to turn away. That is their choice. I'm 5 minutes late for the live, but I guess at least I'm 5 minutes late for the live because I'm doing this video here. Okay. Anyways, that's the message. God said, no, you cannot make this person do nothing. You cannot make this person turn away from what they're doing because they are doing exactly as they want. And what do they want to do? They want to trap every woman they come in contact with. And laugh about it with their boyfriend. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is a man that wants to trap every woman that want to flirt with him or that bats their eye and they give him a side eye, they winking at him and they smiling at him. He wants to trap them. And after he traps them, he goes to his boyfriend and laughs about it. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.